Hi there, it's Shell, and I just wanted to pop in and show you how I made this really cute tag. So this is a Pinterest inspired tag, and I just used the colors to make it to fit my project. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys this. I think it turned out so cute. So right now I am working on a pink and blue Christmas journal. So I'm going to show you how I did this. So the first thing I did is I have a tag from A Tattered Dream, and I got these in a set of 10, I believe, and I went ahead and coffee stained them. So they've been coffee stained, they're dry, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use some vintage photo and just go around the edges. I know some people do this at the end, but I just want to kind of have it done so I don't forget, for one thing. It's actually a really quick project, and I thought it would go really cute with the journal I'm working on. Okay, so I have that done. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my papers and my images. Here's the images that I have cut out. So I kind of want the top piece of paper to kind of complement my image here. And these images are from MonBonBon on Etsy, and I will link that below. Now we have the colors that we want. So I went ahead and I cut them. The tag is about 3 inches. So I went ahead and I cut this just shy of 3 inches, and I'm just going to just kind of place it there and kind of rip it. Just a torn look, just kind of at an angle. There we go. Like that, and I know I want the blue to be on top, and it's just a little bit, you know, shy of that. I think I have a blue over here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and trim that down. Just so the backing of my first paper, so I kind of have a frame from that all the way around. And you can certainly do this on with your paper trimmer. I just don't have it, you know, right here with me. So I'm just cutting a little bit off the side. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's what I like. Okay. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. And this one, I'm going to go ahead and rip it the same way I did the other one, but I just want it to be just under that. So I'm going to kind of aim right about here. And that kind of gives us a layered look. So when I put it down, it's going to be like that. So you'll see a little bit of the back, but not a whole lot of it. I'm going to go ahead and ink both of these using some vintage photo. Everything in here will be inked. Aren't these images precious? It's a really rainy day this morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Well, it's almost 10 actually. Sorry, have a little guy here who, sorry, wants attention. So I told him I'd pay attention to him as soon as I'm finished here, but you know how cats are. But yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock and it is 49 degrees outside. It's not snowing or anything, it's just a very beautiful fall rainy day. And here I'm just kind of taking down the white a little bit. There we go. Very simple. So the first thing, and like I said, this is Pinterest inspired, and I saw that she had some stamps and just up here in the corner. So I pulled some kind of pink and blue, and I'm just going to put those here. I like that. Go ahead and put the blue down first. Just kind of gives it another layer. And I'm just using my art glitter glue. And these stamps are some I purchased on Pinterest, or on these stamps are some I purchased on Etsy. So I'm just going to do that. And then she put like a cancellation stamp. Well, I don't have one of those, but I do have this kind of lengthwise one. I figured it doesn't really matter what you use, something just to give it a little more dimension. And I love this stamp. It's such a cute stamp. So I'm just going to put that. Isn't that a cute stamp? I'm going to put some here. I'm not sure you'll see it even, but just in case. Okay, and now I'm going to just put my paper on here, just like a pocket. So I'm going to leave the top open. And I'm just going to fit that in. Just like that. And that's going to give me 2 pockets on these tags. Actually, before I set this one down, I almost forgot to add my snowflake. So I'm going to just stress it just a little bit so it's not so white. And I cut these snowflakes out using my Cricut. So, and this one's just going to go right here and just kind of like, you know, another element. Oops. And then this is going to go on. So you want to go ahead and put your snowflake on because it needs to kind of go in between those two. Okay. And I like how that's coming along. And I'm going to put this little guy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him on some pink paper. So I'm going to put this on some pink paper, but as an outline. And what I did is I just used a, turn it over, I'll show you why. That way when I'm tracing it, hopefully I won't get pencil where I don't want it to be. So if my pencil slips. So I just used a die, but I don't have one that would give me a frame, and I really want this one to have a frame. So so I just went ahead and traced it, and that way if my pencil slips, the writing goes on the back. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just kind of cut around this just about like 1/8 of an inch or something. So when I do put my image on here, it'll have a nice frame. So I'm going to cut that out, and it doesn't take that long. You can use any, you know, design that you want to. The one on Pinterest used an oval, and I have ovals, but I really liked this design, so I just went ahead and used that. So I really like inspiration and, you know, just making things your own. I think that's really important. So I'm going to go ahead and just smooth that out. I'm going to go ahead and Distress ink it, and I just flipped it over. So instead of you know, having to erase that pencil, just flip it over. And that Distress Ink this. And my little reindeer. I think this is so adorable, this little reindeer. Okay. Put that aside. And then what I'm going to do is, uh-oh. Oh, geez. Okay, so still have a sheet that I cut out my die cut, and I'm just going to kind of do a circle. Sorry, can't see that. Just like that. And I really want this to be popped up just a little bit, and the reason I'm doing it with this is just a kind of a thin cardboard. The reason I'm doing it with this is it'll give me a little bit of dimension, but not tons, and I don't want a lot, and it's going to be really sturdy. So just want to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller than your image. So that one I should have cut closer to, that one I should have cut closer to the line. That. So I woke up with a neck pain this morning, but I really wanted to get this done for you guys. So if I'm a little off, that's why. So I'm just using some more art glitter glue. So it's kind of ends up being like a migraine. But I've been trying to get this tag done for a while. Right now it's nice and quiet. It is raining, but my hubby is doing some work and he's heading to the grocery store. We don't do a lot of work when it's raining. And then I will probably take a pain pill and lay back on the heating pad. So I've been up since about midnight last night. On and off. Okay, so I got that. So it gives it just a touch of dimension, not a whole lot. Okay, and I'm going to put him there. Before I put him there, I want to see if I want to put lace or anything, you know, down, like I did on my other one. So here's the one that I'm kind of going by. So I'm going to find this lace or a lace that I'd like, and I'm going to put this down, put a couple of flowers on it, and then we'll put the lace and the hanger there. Okay, so I have some different laces. That one's way too wide. That one, kind of like this one. This is a really cute eyelet. It's not too big, so I think I'm going to use that. So let me just trim it here. Set those aside. Let's see. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I just want it to go on the top layer. So I'm gonna kind of just measure that. Make sure. I'm just gonna use hot glue. Just to, I think it'll stay really well. And it'll dry really quickly. So, I think that's cute. Okay. Go ahead and trim that off. So I organized all my laces, and I probably have seriously like 500 different ones. I'm not even joking. Because every time I see them, you know, I think, oh, I need that. Oh, you know, I should get more lace. I'm going to use it. And yeah, it kind of, when I organized, I told my husband I probably don't need any more lace. So I'm sure I'll still get some if I find it, you know, for a good price. So I'm going to go ahead and glue him down here, just kind of center him. Isn't that precious? I love how it's turning out. And these digitals by MonBonBon are so adorable. Okay, so I'm going to work on my little snowflake right there. I want, like I said, a couple of flowers. So let me see what I have over here. Or a flower there. Sorry, my hands are covered in glue. Okay. On the other one, I did some paper flowers. I really like how that turned out. So let me grab some pink. I think pink would work really well. So, and I want 2 of these. So, let's see. That's 5. 1, 2. I kind of like to put a whole bunch of them together because then it kind of makes it bulkier and makes it have more, you know, dimension, and just makes it look nice. So let me move some of these out of the way. And again, I just use my dies to cut out all of these little flower petals. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stack them. So just in no particular order. Just going to use my art glitter glue. Try to get them up here. That way when I when they dry and you kind of spread them out, you have a lot of dimension. So kind of turn them like between the petals each time, like that. And then let's do this one. Sorry, another cat. Okay, Bubba, I know. Hop down. Okay, go over there. Okay, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and do this one. Oops. I tell you guys, it's just that kind of day. Let's see. And the good thing is you don't have to. Yeah, so he just cleaned off my table. Don't eat that. This is my normal type of day. When they want attention, and they want it, you know, like right now. So we have 7 cats, and, you know, I told my husband, okay, I'm okay with 4, you know, we do have a small house, 4 is fine, you know, because we already had 4. And then a couple of years ago, we found 3 more that were just right outside our window, my window, when I was doing a video. Kept hearing them cry, and it was storming outside, kind of like today. And we went out there, and one of them was pretty much half dead, you know. So we brought them in, we bottle fed them, and we just couldn't get rid of them. So now the limit is 7. We're not having any more. Sadly, there's a kitten outside that's absolutely adorable. My birthday's coming up, and I was trying to talk my husband into it, but so we try to keep each other on track. So, and these guys we have right now are a total handful. He's over there eating paper now. Oh. Okay, and now I have these beautiful kind of flower centers or flatback pearls. These I got from Amazon. They'll probably last me the rest of my life. So I think I'm going to put, you know, something that would kind of correspond. I kind of like the green. I'm kind of adding, you know, some other colors also, just so that, you know, it's not pure pink and blue. Do I want green or do I want, I think I'm going to do the off-white. I think that'll be pretty. So I'm just going to grab a couple of those. One thing with these is you have to be really careful, because if the cats come over and knock them off, talk about a mess. I think there's like 5,000 pieces or something. Yeah. So, and that one's going to go right there. Grab this other one here. But, you know, you pretty much have any color that you want. Trying to put them back in order. Okay, close that. I'm going to put him down here. Okay, and I still want some little gems around the edge right there. So I think I'm going to put blue. So I'm just going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 5 blue ones. There, and I'm also going to put some down here. So I think I'm going to get 5 more for down below. Okay. Try not to. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue. See if I can get them on before it all dries. Oops. It's not my shell. I should know better. You know, I do that with art glitter glue because, you know, it doesn't dry that quick. So I thought, oh, I can do that with these. That's okay. I just want them to make sure and stay. Whoa. Okay, I think pretty strong here. Baba, can you get down, please? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, get down. Why don't you lay over here with sister? He wants mama. So he's not going to give me any. Okay, so before I put down that flower, I want a little bit of greenery. I don't know why, I just feel like it needs some greenery. So I'm just going to snip this little guy. Again, this is another die I have in my stash. And I'm just gonna pop some hot glue there. And let's do that also. Sometimes I just use the back if I'm gonna glue it down. And put him right there. I like that. I don't know if you can hear that. He's knocking stuff down. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and let's do the same thing down here. Here's my little beads, and I dropped one. Let me pick it up. And I'm going to go ahead and just line. Look at this glue. I've got to get a new glue gun. Okay, this is one of those cheap ones from Walmart. I think I've had it my whole crafting career. Okay, and I know I want this one here, so I'm going to kind of line these up and kind of make them kind of straight so that they flowers in the way. Maybe it's just not a day to craft. Is anyone else having these kind of issues? I tell ya, that glue is just sticking everything. Okay, let's put one here in the middle. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it like that instead of putting the 5 on. So now I want some greenery down here. I'm going to use the same color, I think. Okay, I'm going to put some down here. I tell you, it's like I walked into a cobweb or something. Okay. And then put this flower right here. Oh, I really like that. Okay, and the last thing we have to do is just put a little topper on. Move this stuff out of the way. I was going to do 2 with you guys, but my battery is running low, and I'm just having all kinds of issues. But I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and I will have it posted at the end of this video. Okay, so I'm going to use the tiniest bell. I just picked up these bells from Pretty Pink Cottage. That's Diane's shop on Etsy, and I'll put a link to that below. And I just kind of wanted a little something on each one of them. The other one I did, I don't know if you remember, but I have a little snowflake. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one tied up. I think I'm just going to use some of this silk ribbon for the top of it. And it's a little white. So I'm just going to kind of put just a little bit of distress ink on it so it kind of blends in. It doesn't have to be really distressed looking, just to kind of take the white down just a touch. There we go. So I'm going to put him in here. And then I want some of the hot pink from this one. And I'm just going to thread our little bell onto this. I just kind of want him to be right here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and tie a knot here and then back. That way it'll keep it together and keep my bell where I want it to be. Once I turn it back around, I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue right here, just so it doesn't move. And then when I tie my bow, it will stay. So I'm going to go ahead and tie another knot here. Covers up the glue, and then we will tie a bow. So then I'm just going to tie a bow, just kind of get it to the way I want it to look. And this edge is kind of raggedy, so I think that's the one I put through my bell. And that completes that tag. What do you guys think? I think it turned out so cute. And so we have a little pocket here and we have a little pocket here. So I'll put some little, probably just thin tags in those little pockets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I will put the third one at the end of this video. My battery is just about dead. But I thought this was such a cute idea. You know, I love getting some ideas off of Pinterest, and I think they just turn out so cute. So I hope you guys liked this. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Be sure and stay tuned to the end so you can see the third tag. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great day.